Hello everybody, what is up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm not even half ready to even film this video, but I've just been like absolutely in dire need of coffee and I need to do my hair and everything, so let's go. Ugh, what is this? I hate it! That is not good. I've been trying to work my way through these really kind of like cheapy espresso capsules that I had. I was actually gifted, kind of awkward. So with me personally, I'm like super low maintenance when it comes to my hair. I will really do the bare minimum and I really enjoy like the kind of fluffed out look. So I like to use my Tangle teaser. The purple one is the best one for my hair type anyway. And I really love using it to kind of fluff out the ends that tend to get a little bit matted or they clump together, because I really like giving my hair a bit of shape and volume and kind of like a roundedness as well. This is like the most fun thing to do ever. There we go. We like it to be nice and round. This is the finished look. So my goal with my hair is to kind of grow it until it's like round and long, like even bigger and rounder, like just bulbous around here. Like this is the goal. We're getting there. Slowly but surely we are getting there. Okay, so I kind of want to get into like the main part of this video, but my flat is like a complete mess. Let me just tidy up super fast. You won't even see, I swear you won't even see it. Okay, great. She is all set. She is all prepared for the main point of this video. So I've been having a lot of questions asked about what people are seeing on my Instagram. And I suppose I kind of kept both things really super separate because I felt like it was a totally different side to me, and I have a whole other YouTube channel for that, so feel free to go and stalk me over there. But guys, I'm a Forex trader. And if you didn't know, you sure know now. But I've been trading Forex now for 2 years, and it's honestly been the best 2 years of my life. I know a lot of people have like concerns about it, and they hear things and they see things, and I definitely get a lot of questions in my DMs. So I thought I would take the time to actually make a video about my journey into the wild world of Forex, so you guys can get a bit of an insight through the eyes of somebody who's been actively doing it every single day. Okay? So I got into the world of trading in 2019, August 2019. That was when I officially started my trading journey. And it happened because I had bought a property, and right after buying that property, I was then made redundant. So I didn't have a way to actually pay for my house. I had no income, like I was a broke dancer, and I'd managed to like hoard enough money. So people tell you all your life to save, and actually what that does, it develops really toxic saving habits. You know, you can have toxic saving habits as well as toxic spending habits. And I was able to hoard enough money that I was able to buy a house. That's like not normal behavior. So when I was at uni, I was doing jobs on Fiverr and doing all sorts of bits and pieces to kind of just like build up my savings I had, and it also allowed me to kind of like do whatever I wanted when I was at uni. And then I came out of uni with more money than I went in. So I was like, what can I do with this? So maybe I could at least save up a little bit more and put a deposit down for a flat in London. So I was like, great, that was my plan. I worked really hard for like a year and then was able to get this property. And then soon after, yep, made redundant, super cool, yeah. And you very quickly realize that having a property isn't necessarily an asset unless it's bringing money to you. It's actually a liability because it becomes an auto expense. You have your council tax bills, you have the actual mortgage payment, you have the regular bills, electricity and water, and all that other sorts of stuff. So actually very quickly it becomes a liability. So I knew that I had to find a way to ensure that I did not lose my house. And then when Forex crossed my path, I was on a film job and I was watching a girl trade, and I was just like, sis, I don't know what this is. I'd never even seen it before. And I was like, I think I may need this. And I honestly did not look back, and I haven't looked back since. It's been the best choice of my entire life but definitely because I came about it the right way. I went in with the right mindset, and I just knew that I had to make it work. I had £800 a month to pay for my place. So I had to ensure that I was doing enough to at least pay my mortgage, and that was it. I think I was kind of a rare case because not a lot of people make that amount in their first few months, but I didn't have a choice, you know? So I just followed my teachers, I did what I was told, and I just did the steps. Now, when everyone thinks about like the world of Forex, the first thing that they think of is scam, which I don't blame people for, because it's had a pretty gnarly reputation over the past few years. I think the Wolf of Wall Street didn't really do us any credit. You have to remember that the Forex markets are just an international market. They can't scam you, okay? Either you scam yourself because you get into the markets without knowing what you're doing and you just throw your money away, i.e. gambling. Please don't do that. Or you give somebody your money, you give a stranger on the internet your money. So many people do this, and I will never understand it. Take the time to learn the skill yourself so that you can trade and engage in the markets and do what you need to do. Drip feed your account, grow it slowly and safely, so that by the time, you know, 6 months to a year passes by, you have enough in there to leverage that you can actually live off. The point of Forex trading, or any form of trading, isn't to make money, it's to preserve your capital and multiply your interest, right? It just so happens that everyone wants their daily interest to be 100 quid. So, you know, if you are in a situation where you're desperate for money, I would say do not trade. That is what a job is for. A job is guaranteed money at the end of the month, or cash in hand. That is a guaranteed, this is kind of bright here. I think that's a little better. Okay, well the whites will be popping in this video. Where was I? So yeah, your job is guaranteed money. That's the point of a job. A job is there to, you know, pay your bills, pay your expenses, those are the things. And if, you know, your job is to climb a ladder and get to like the head of HR, or to, you know, be within the ranks within a certain organization, like, then do that. That is your thing. However, I learned very quickly that having one, and I think we all learned very quickly, that having one stream of income, having one 9-to-5 boss man that pays you is not enough, especially in this here climate. And when COVID hit, everyone was absolutely devo because they only had one source of income, and that income stream was then gone for a lot of people, especially within the creative arts. So kind of a sucky time. It's kind of weird because by that point I've already been trading for around like 6, 7, 8 months by that point. August, September, 7 months. 7 months I'd already been trading for, so I'd already set up, you know, my capital was looking quite good at that point, and I was able to actually live off of that, and I was actually able to continue paying for my house and keep myself afloat during that time. Like, it was pretty gnarly, and it was the first time ever that I had to really step up as a trader for myself and make sure that I did the thing to ensure that I could stay afloat, like actually doing what everyone talks about and living off of their trading. So I actually had to do that, and it was hard. It was probably the hardest time ever, but we got through it. I managed to get through it, and that's when the Trade Creatives team was born, when the family was established. But basically I realized, because I just didn't really tell anybody that I was Forex trading, not really. I was kind of like embarrassed about it. It has like pretty bad reputation as well, so I just didn't want the ag of people like questioning what I was doing. Like, people question what I do all the time anyway, because I'm here, there and everywhere doing dancing and Afro is massive and like whatever. I was just silently trading by myself and with my little Forex family that I was in. And then when COVID hit and when everyone was like crying, I realized that I had fucked up because I didn't really tell anyone about it. So there were so many people that I could have potentially helped to have been in a better situation for when COVID actually hit. So I was like, oh darn it, Jessica, how can you kind of come back from this and do a bit better to help the people around you? So that's when I started the Trade Creatives team. I just came onto Instagram and was like, oh, I trade Forex. Who wants to jump onto my beginners class? I'm gonna run one. And a few of my friends jumped on, my manager at work jumped on, like people from the past jumped on, and you know, they've been trading with me ever since, and it's just been the most beautiful journey, and I've loved every minute of it. I live off of Forex now. Forex is my life. You guys know that I'm a dancer, unpaid choreographer currently, but that is the vision, that is the main goal. Also, you know, Afro hair, influencer personality, again still pretty much unpaid, love that. Just a hint to the companies, roll through. So you know, I had to find a way to be totally self-sufficient and be independent, and now I can actively use my trading capital to actually fund different things in my life. Like, by no means am I a millionaire, no freaking way. Like, maybe that will happen when I'm 27, 28 maybe, that would be nice, but I'm by no means there yet. So it's just about compounding your account and doing a little bit every single day. that's just kind of been my journey, really. This is the thing, that Forex is nothing spectacular, and I think because of COVID a lot more people are doing it now, so it's becoming a bit more normalized, especially with all the Bitcoin hype and the Doge and the doodies and the dadas. I think it's becoming a lot more commonplace now, so I do believe, kind of like cooking and driving, day trading is going to be one of the next big skills that's just commonplace in every household. And I'm seeing it happen in front of my very eyes. You know, no one was trading when I was trading, now suddenly everyone's a trader. Magic. So I'm coming up to my 2nd anniversary, so it'll be my 2nd birthday in August. Crazy. And just what a ride it's been. It's been such a journey, and it's been the most fun. I've made like lifelong friends, and you know, just continuing to do my thing a little bit every day. This is the thing, the Forex markets are not special. I am by no means special. I am not massively talented at maths. You know, I'm not that kind of whiz kid personality. Do you know what I mean? I just did a little bit every day for a year. In order to be successful with Forex trading, if you were looking into it, do not come into it trying to make fast money. That's not how it works. The markets don't pay you for that. I promise you, you will lose more than you come in with. Also, making sure you have appropriate R to R. Risk management is key, and not over leveraging. Slow and steady. I always say a dripping tap will always fill the bucket, okay? Please do not rush your way to £1,000 just to pay off some bills. That is what your job is for. If you need fast money, get onto Fiverr and sell your soul. You know, do some Deliveroo, Uber Eats driving, they get paid hella, or buy and sell stuff on Facebook Marketplace. But it honestly really is like such a game changer. Like, I bought my TV with it. Hey, let me show you my TV if you haven't seen it yet. Here she is, a beautiful television and a lot of mess. So sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I cannot wait to have some NFTs playing on this TV, like constantly. I'm not quite there yet. I have not bought an NFT, but it's on my to-do list. I also want to make an NFT. There are so many things I'm currently working on right now. I'm currently working on the book, which is going to be pretty interesting. I'm also kind of like diversifying my income in like other investment opportunities, startups, that sort of thing. So I don't know what it is. I've always been really financially engaged. Like, I suppose, when did I start? I suppose when I started getting my first job. But I knew from when I was young that I wanted a certain lifestyle for myself, but I also knew that I wanted to be a dancer forever, and really the two don't add up, you know? I think it's just a classic thing of like going to your friend's house and seeing like, oh my god, look at this is amazing, and knowing that this is a life that I want for myself and my children. And I've just known that I wanted to get that in some way, shape or form, but just never knew how. And it's not to say, you know, a lot of people will also try and shame you as well. So if you're looking into the Forex markets or anything, or you just know that you're financially motivated, a lot of people will try and shame you as well and say, all you care about is money. And I think it's dumb. I think it's so dumb. I'm sorry, but like, our whole world is governed by money. We're literally dropped into the matrix here, and the thing that rules our whole system is cash money. So to pretend that it doesn't exist, or to shame people for wanting to put themselves into a better situation in the future, is absolute nonsense in my mind anyway. No, money can't buy happiness, but it does allow you to make good choices, and also it does help. Like when you buy food at Tesco, Tesco accepts money. If somebody's sick, the hospitals don't accept tears, they accept cash money, you know? Even though money can't buy happiness, and no, it isn't everything, it's kind of up there with air because we need it to survive, okay? So I think there's absolutely no problem, especially in being a woman who is, you know, money motivated, but also wanting to achieve your dreams and goals in whatever way, shape or form. A lot of the time, all we need to achieve our dreams is capital. It's just having capital, and capital is the hardest thing to get. Why? Because we're so riddled in debt all the time. I knew that I wanted to be that kind of person that didn't have to worry about debt. I knew that I wanted to help my parents clear their debt. I knew that I want my children in the future to not have to worry about debt. Just because it's just a shackle to the banks, and you just don't need that. You don't want that stress. You don't want... So many people have compounding debt instead of compounding interest for their own savings. It's just insane to me. But also you have to remember with your bank account, so wait, hang on, anecdote here. During COVID, I got a message from Santander saying that my interest rate had gone down to 0.1%, 0.01%, whatever. So if I put £1,000 into that bank account, by the end of the year, I would have made £1. Whereas when you can make 1 to 5% every day on your own investments without the control of a bank telling you when you can or can't withdraw, hello ISAs, you know, it really does kind of change your perspective on how money works. And you have to remember, guys, that money is a tool. Money is not a crutch. Money is not a shackle. It is a tool. In the same way that you play Monopoly, what do you do in the beginning of Monopoly? You spend that cash money on Fleet Street. Is there a Fleet Street? On Pall Mall. You're buying the expensive ones. You're gunning for the blue ones. Why? Because it sets you up to do better later on in the game. And that's just what we need to think of. So if you are currently struggling financially and you're in some serious debt things and stuff like that, then the best thing I can suggest is plan, structure your finances, use spreadsheets. Yeah, I have so many spreadsheets. If you guys want any of my spreadsheets, please let me know because I can give them to you. Plan paying off your debt first and foremost. Get another side hustle that will allow you to do that in a time frame that works for you. You know, or just take up extra hours, extra shifts, whatever it is. Do the thing to clear off those debts. They are off your mind, and then you can start looking into other investment opportunities. The point of Forex trading is not to make money straight away. The point of investing in any way, shape or form is that it takes time, and then also that it compounds over time. So, you know, don't come into the world of Forex in order to pay off your bills in the space of 30 days. It's just not going to happen. You're going to set yourself up for disappointment. You're going to set yourself up for failure, and that's just not a great way to get started. Which is probably not a great idea, because I started when I was broke and hella desperate, and it made the beginning of my Forex journey very, very painful. I cried a lot and I was very, very desperate, but I pushed through and I made it work. You know, and you will be able to do that as well. So bright in here. It's kind of the benefits of having a bright studio. I think that's kind of it for this video. Did I talk about everything? Where's my coffee? Oh, it's just gross. Why is this so floral? It reminds me of like, oh, sambuca. This smells like a sambuca shot and I hate it. It's like Parma violets. It just smells and tastes like the color purple, and it's just offensive. Got to go. So I think that's kind of it from me for today, everybody. Just to let you guys know, hi, I'm a Forex trader. Just to kind of explain why I started Forex trading and how it's affected my life, and you know, how I plan to use it going forward in the future. At the end of the day, you can achieve all of your dreams and goals. You just need capital, and one way to get capital is through the Forex markets, and it's just a vehicle to get to where you want to be. No, it doesn't compromise on my goals as a dancer or a choreographer. No, it doesn't take up all my time, but it is really just like a vehicle that I actively use every day. And if you're a little bit like me, you see yourself as a bit of a boss lady, and you know, you can see yourself really enjoying learning the skill. Like market geometry really is a bit of me. Like, I'm a Ravenclaw at heart, so no shame. Then let me know, reach out. I'd be more than happy to do more videos like this, answering more questions. But I do have a whole other YouTube channel for that. So if you head over to Jessica's Trading Journal, you can actually see my whole trading journey on there. I cry on there like once, but I think it's really important that you guys see like the whole Forex trading journey and the experience and what it takes to actually grow a substantial account size. It takes a lot of work, but it really is the most rewarding experience that you will ever do in your entire life, and I can't recommend it more. I totally understand that Forex trading isn't for everyone, but it is accessible to everyone. You have to remember that when the first car ever hit the streets, everybody laughed and said, no, I'm going to stick with my horse. And now everybody drives. So just bear that in mind. If you were the person that had a BlackBerry and was dicking on people that had an iPhone, like, no, everyone uses BlackBerry, look at the world now. Okay, but like I said, I'm more than happy to answer any questions, but for now I'm going to go into central London to do a dance class because it's Friday. I've got a lot of fun things to do over the weekend, seeing friends, catching up, and then on Sunday is my busiest trading day as a mentor, because I do one-to-ones with every single person in the Trade Creatives team on every 15 minutes, on the 15-minute, from 10 AM right the way through till 9 PM. So it's a lot of work, but it's the best thing that I do currently, because seeing other people achieve their financial goals, like one of our girls hit her £1,000 account today in 90 days. It's just, oh, I just love it so much. So yeah, that's it guys from me. I hope you enjoyed this video on the Afro is Massive channel, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the comments section or over on Jessica's Trading Journal. Either way, I'll see you guys super soon. Bye.